time for a bit of escapism, and after a long break, Maxis and EA have finally released the 5th incarnation of SimCity. The release has not been without its problems. In fact, some have called it the most troubled release in the history of games. Nevertheless, Grant is looking beyond those problems to a game that is a worthy addition to a classic series.
If you're an older gamer like myself, the Sim series means more to you than Simlish and college expansion packs. We think of Theme Hospital, Sim Golf, but most importantly, SimCity. The godfather of The Sims is back in a reboot of the series, and unlike many reboots out there, they've nailed it.
SimCity's always been big. It's the ultimate digital simulator, and if you've ever blamed local government for not fulfilling their duties, you have your chance at taking it for a spin. All the normal functions have been improved.
The game is only available on PC and Mac, so console owners will be left out of this one. But it doesn't really matter. Playing isometric top-down games like SimCity aren't great on a console anyways.
One of the biggest and most obvious improvements is the graphics. The game looks absolutely beautiful and is more evident when you zoom in to see how detailed the game actually gets. This level of detail is achieved using a new game simulation engine called Glassbox, developed by EA and Maxis. Glassbox is impressive in that it doesn't generate generic animations for random events like the other games did. Instead, it produces those animations on the fly by keeping track of 100,000 individual people, or Sims in the world of SimCity and The Sims.
It's a sophisticated system, one that the developers insist you stay connected online for. This might upset a lot of players, especially those who dabble in gaming every now and again, with SimCity being the only game they've ever played in the last few decades. Now, I know they've had problems at launch when the game first came out, but put your gripes aside, those problems have been fixed, and being online is worth every minute of it. And here's why.
You're able to get multiplayer through Origin, EA's online service. A game region can house multiple cities from different players, meaning that you can all play together in the same section of the map. This allows you to trade resources and work together in the event of a natural disaster. This sort of collective cooperation proves to be one of the highlights of the game. You can even work towards something called Great Works, massive buildings and collaborative cities, a great example being a completely sustainable ecology. Thanks to the Glassbox engine, data collection forms a big part of the game, allowing you to see in real time infographic-like statistics like traffic patterns and crime. By using these color maps over the city, you'll be able to get real-time feedback as to what's causing the unhappiness of your Sims, allowing you to correct it as soon as you are made aware of the problem.
It's official. The king is back and better than ever. Although many are actively boycotting the always online principle, it's not new to gaming with games like StarCraft and Diablo, and in this case, it really adds to the experience. Play SimCity outside of the solitary confinement of your friends, create living, breathing cities like you've never seen them before. Get this one today. It's the most realistic and satisfying SimCity yet.